Raiden was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? He just walks in there just beating the shit out of stuff. He's like, I don't want to be here.
This was the first winter storm that I was actually prepared for. I went out, I got water, I got food, I
Yeah.
had toilet paper, paper towels. What is this bullshit toilet math that they've came up with now? Where it's like you buy 3 rolls and this is equal to 12 rolls.
Yeah.
Give me fucking 12 rolls then.
Yeah. Like it literally completely tore the Palisades of like it's like gone. Like it burned down a whole mall, a whole neighborhood. It's crazy. Like I felt like every hour they kept saying you're in like the worst air quality possible. Do not go outside if you don't have to, and if you have an evacuation route, go now. You can't prepare for something like that happens so fast. Let's keep the focus on what we need to focus on. These people need help.
They finna develop the fuck out that shit. And those people, again, the people who lost everything are gonna be left with nothing. I'm gonna tell you like this.
They said the numbers are real, my boy.
Imagine it cold opening him and Damien just going on a mission together. You'd be like, oh shit, we just in this motherfucker right now.
I live in Deep Ellum, and Deep Ellum is Gotham City. Your passion behind something makes me fall in love with that shit.
You're on air, guys. We're here.
All right.
You're on air.
I want to welcome everybody back to the Step Brothers podcast. We're returning from our absence.
Yeah.
What was it? Thanksgiving? Before Thanksgiving?
No, it was not Thanksgiving,
No,
Chris.
Christmas.
We did a Christmas episode.
Yeah.
This boy.
Yeah.
This is a time jumper.
What episode is this?
283.
283, man.
Yeah.
It's your host, Chris Miner. You know what I'm saying?
Little holiday
New year,
break.
new me. You feel me? What's good, Dalton?
You know, nothing. No, everything's good. You know, had our little holiday break. We went through New Year's. We had some. Well, we really didn't have it, but we had before it happened. We had a weather notice, so that was interesting. But just Christmas and then New Year's is always a busy time. It's like back-to-back holidays. I got 2 kids. It's a lot going on. They were sick, but they're better now. But like it was just a lot. But no, everything's good now. They're both good. My nephew turned 4, so we went to a little birthday party today.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, Jameson.
Whose birthday? Jameson.
Jameson, that's DeAndre's son.
Her brother, right?
Yeah.
Jovi's brother.
So yeah, he turned 4. We went over there. They were, we came in a little late. Like right when we walked in, they were like going ham on the pinata. Like so, Raiden was like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on?" He just walks in there, just beating the shit out of stuff. He's like, "I don't want to be here. This doesn't seem what I'm want." But he calmed down because we gave him a Capri Sun. But so he did that, and then and then just going to work. I had like 2 half days. I left early on Thursday, and then this morning they were like coming at 11, and then I walked outside like everything's melted. I was like, oh well, yeah, we're fine.
Yeah,
like they made it seem because they're talking about like it's Winter Storm Maria and all this random shit, and like I'm like, what winter storm are we talking about, bro? And of course, I mean, I know it's different in every area. I'm talking about down here though, in the Ag and Grand Prairie, not much happened there really.
Well, the way that should be working. Well, Dominic, go ahead and state your piece.
Yeah, you're in Dallas, so you have a different perspective.
It wasn't nothing, but y'all know what? This was the first winter storm that I was actually prepared for. I went out, I got water, I got food, I had toilet paper, paper towels. I got just a regular amount.
The essentials.
Of one girl living here. Yeah, I got 1 roll, and I already had toilet paper, but I was just like, let me go stock up because my 30th birthday we had a winter storm, and I was in the crib with only 3 bottles of alcohol and a frozen pizza. So I was prepared this time, and it wasn't even a fucking storm. I was outside today.
Hey.
You have to make that piece of scratch.
But it's good you had that mindset though, so you never will fall back into that trap of like I have a frozen pizza.
Can't
But I'm
catch me
glad you
How long
didn't
did
slipping.
panic buy
it
like
take?
18 rolls of toilet paper, you know what I'm saying? Like the big 18 packs. People were
Yeah,
when they were telling people about that shit, I'm like, that's how shit
niggas
sells out.
going and
Y'all
grabbing
doing that shit.
kids
Like
fast. Yeah, be smart, be logical. Go in. I grabbed
yeah.
one little 6-pack of toilet roll. And y'all know what else? Real quick, this is a sidebar. But I was buying the toilet paper. What is this bullshit toilet math that they've came up with now? Where it's like you buy 3 rolls and this is equal to 12 rolls.
Yeah.
Give me fucking 12 rolls then.
Yeah.
You're not gonna tell me this is a double math.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
talking
like
about
it.
the
'Cause
amount of paper on the roll, but like how we don't really know that. You know what I'm saying? They're
that
just
shit
using it as
pisses
like,
me off.
ooh, they're saying because that's why they use the names like ultra strong, ultra soft. Because they're like, hey, it's ultra soft and it's like 3 times the size of a regular roll. Enjoy.
They can ultra suck my dick and just give me some regular toilet paper. But yeah, that was I was prepared
Hmm.
and nothing happened. I was ready for nothing.
Well, if you lived further up north, then you probably would have been like, oh damn, okay,
It
because
was actually
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Brian said they caught a little bit of
yeah, he's up there
the
though. He's
storm,
in Aubrey. That shit's
and
that boy's
Nikki was
almost to
he
telling
in
me
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
one of her. I think she actually sent me a picture. One of her coworkers' whole front yard was covered in snow, but she was in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was
Oh,
different. I know day one though. I mean, what day was that? Thursday?
Thursday.
Was that Thursday? It
Mhm.
came down. I
It
know
started
everybody was
that
kind of.
week for like like our side of the country. It was like Monday or Tuesday, but like it hit Dallas, Fort Worth in on Thursday, early morning.
Yeah, it was.
Mhm.
I had to. I had to go in that day. We all did. Everybody showed up though, so kudos to everybody. I
Yeah.
mean, it wasn't. I mean, at that point, it was just raining and a little bit of that wintry mix they call it
Yeah.
with the snow, rain, or whatever. I still took the initiative and threw down the
The salt.
yeah, that melts the snow,
Yeah.
and it actually fucking worked. So I
Yes, it
was like,
does. Yeah.
okay. I didn't know they gave us 2 bags. I kind of was trying to figure out how I should distribute this shit across the fucking sidewalk.
It
But
and
anyways,
I
no,
will say that our city's responses have been a lot quicker. Like I
yeah.
saw the sand trucks, and when I went to work, there was sand already on all the bridges, and I was like, "Yo, if this was like 5 years ago, this would not have happened." But like,
Mm-mm.
Oh
cause,
yeah,
but we
yeah.
keep having random ice days of random times. So like, I think now they're finally like, "Yo, we can't just keep doing this because of all the
I mean,
wrecks
because
that we having."
at, at this point, it's happened every year, probably since like COVID. There's
Yeah,
been a few winters we had where we hadn't got anything,
yeah,
but probably since COVID, we've had something. We
Ye-
actually got the
Mhm.
worst of it like right after COVID, right? Or was it
yeah. I
before?
mean,
2021.
last year I
Yeah,
think it was February. We had that day. It was just like completely iced. Like it was just
yeah,
ice.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so I because I remember I was off work for that because it was
Mhm.
like I couldn't even get out my driveway because I'm on a slope. I was like, if I drive on my driveway, I'm
I
gonna
do remember.
slide and I'm gonna
Yeah,
crash into my neighbor's house right here because I can't.
remember that.
I'm not gonna be able to do anything. So
I threw a bottle of Jack Daniels in the snow because we had some deep. It was deep. That year. I threw a bottle of Jack in the snow, left it there.
and
Felt
got
like
caught.
Kratos or some shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Out in the wilderness. I don't know if I mentioned this on the pod. That year it snowed. Walgreens just so happened to be open, and we didn't have no fucking snacks in the house. So I was like, you know what? I'm finna trek
You
this
walk
fucking.
forward.
I went through the creek though, on some
Yeah.
wilderness shit, like man, survival shit.
Oh
You
my
feel me? I
god.
had to hit brush out my face. You feel me? Like
You can tell your
we,
kids that I walked
yeah,
through
I
the
seen a little bunny rabbit.
snow to the
You feel me?
store
Yeah, to get some fucking hot Cheetos and Skittles or whatever
cigarettes.
the fuck I got. No, I was smoking cigarettes at that time. But yeah, while we were here having a little frozen winter or whatever, the West
Yeah.
Coast, California, they were going through something much, much, much more
Way worse.
terrible.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah,
city called again?
Palisades.
Palisades, but it affected a lot of like LA proper too. But
Yeah,
Mm,
because it also spread into Hollywood and
yeah,
Hollywood Hills.
they
mm,
had a major fire um, that um, decimated the Palisades, and also like the air quality is just so bad that they had to basically evacuate like almost all of
mm,
like southern LA. Like our friend Brandon, him and his
yeah.
wife. had to evacuate. I think Miles said he was good, but yeah, it was just I saw like videos from like where they were, and it was just like it looked like just smog was just coming,
Yeah.
and it's just and it was continual, and like it literally completely tore the Palisades of like it's like gone, like it burned down a whole mall, a whole neighborhood, like it's just all that stuff.
It looked like
We're
it
talking,
burned down the whole town.
yeah, and then
Yeah,
there's people
a
that
lot of people
their
lost their
houses are
homes.
gone, like 30, they've been living there 30 years, and like their house is just gone, and then of course when tragedy happens like this, the insurance companies are the first ones to like, oh, you can't claim this be like
Mm.
on your insurance, like they're immediately like I think it was State Farm was like, no, you can't use this because they you know how many like policies that'll be like for them, so they're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
no. But it's just fucking, it's like it's crazy. Like I felt like every hour they kept saying like, oh, this is like, it's like here, like you're in like the worst air quality possible. Do not go outside if you don't have to, and if you have an evacuation route, go now. And it was so bad, they like the highways were like gridlocked because LA's traffic is already bad. They don't
Yeah.
have an easy way to exit that area, so like all the ways out were kind of blocked, so you're like in your car, all your stuff, the air is just getting like worse and worse, and you're just stuck there. It's just like a bad situation, people losing their homes. um Firefighters fighting for days. Like I'm talking about, they're fighting fires for days trying to put this shit out because the air is so dry on the West Coast climate, like Arizona, Nevada, California. Those airs are so dry, like a fire spreads so fast. It just happens really quickly. And with a densely populated place like the LA area, like there's a bunch of stuff that continually keep catching on fire. That's why it happens so fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just really want to continue praying for those people to get out safely. You know, I hope justice is, served for some of those people to get some of the things they lost back. I know you can't get some of the memories, like pictures and stuff like that. Those will be gone. But I don't even know if I saw the death toll or anything like that.
Death toll as of yesterday was 11.
11 people. So
Prayers and condolences, man.
and remember, anytime it's more than 2 people, it's like a mass event. So like that's crazy. And then I know there's gonna be more that get sick in like a week's time. You're gonna start seeing people with sickness because their lungs ingested all that smoke.
That smoke, smoke inhalation is.
I know there's people missing, I'm sure, but I hope everybody finds a way to like help, like donate socks, the normal, like any like household good you can. Of course, money's great, but obviously if you don't have money, you can try to find like a food drive, get some canned goods to those people, non-perishables, just anything to get them back on their feet. Any kind of like church that might be there that can help house them or something for a couple days. That's what these people need right now, because I mean, just you can't prepare for something like that happens so fast.
I've seen a lot of well, no, I won't say a lot, but I've seen like PacSuns offering to give clothes to the people as much as they can.
Yeah.
I've seen there's a restaurant out there I saw trying to feed people and stuff like that. So the community out there, especially I speak on PacSun in particular because they're a clothing brand and they're based out of California. Them being one of the first companies that I saw on social media be like, hey, we're going to try to clothe as many people as we can, do as much as we possibly can, was dope.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. And JJ Redick, he was, I know the kind of off topic or whatever, but like JJ Redick was press conference after the game. I believe he said he had family out there. His wife's sister was out there, and he had family out there, and they were evacuating. And it's kind of surreal to like, keep your obligations to a team, an organization, while like literally your backyard is burning. So
yeah.
again, just prayers and condolences to everybody out there, man. I know it's every year it feels like something is happening in California of
Yeah.
kind of that magnitude because of, like Dalton said earlier, the quality of air and how easy it is to catch fire and things of that nature. So yeah, prayers and condolences
Airbnb
for
is
sure.
another company that's trying to help.
That's good.
They're committed to, on their site, they had posted they're committed to like housing like 25 something. But on their website, Airbnb.org, they're trying to help get people housed, at least for, right now, if they don't have anywhere to go.
Somebody phone ring? Oh, it's me. Wow. Because I heard it and I was like, my shit didn't
Damn,
pop
it's
up
mad
on
clear
my phone.
right now.
It's crazy.
That sounds like it's in my room. It
Yeah,
is.
I was like,
It is,
nobody
bro.
gonna answer their fucking phone.
You
I'm
heathens.
You
sorry.
nigger.
Yeah, that
Hardy
was
you are.
bad.
But yeah, prayers to California.
Yeah, man, for real. And I hope we keep awareness on it. Let's not try to change the subject. What these people are trying to do right now. These people need help. Don't start with this looting shit that y'all are trying to put looting on people when they're actually getting stuff out of their houses. Trying to frame, and we know that some people are going to try to swoop in to be heroes. I bet they're Republican. So let's keep the focus on what we need to focus on. These people need help. And however they get it, that doesn't matter to me. They just need help, and
they need help, and that's the most important part.
Anything,
even the small, like minuscule thing,
yeah.
like especially if you're not in the California area, retweeting or like reposting, hashtagging, stuff like that. Like, even though you might not have like 100,000 followers or whatever, you never know who's like on the other end of that retweet or whatever, and stuff like that. So that's something that people been preaching since like
forever.
The protests were going on with like George Floyd and everything. I think it has been happening forever, but like I think even so more for when we were out protesting for George Floyd, and everybody was sharing information.
Yeah, man, it was like
people made it like very like
it was like a network, really.
Yeah, like people made it very like, what word am I looking for? I don't know. They made it like known, like a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah, I was like not out of the loop
like
at all in that time.
Yeah,
like I knew there was
yeah.
nothing I missed.
Yeah.
Like at all.
Yeah, and during that time there was nothing else to pay attention to.
Yeah.
Every city on social media, all the facts about like the infrastructure of the police and the government, and like artists weren't dropping music. It felt like movies weren't even coming out at that time. Nobody was talking about the TV shows or any of the games or anything that was going on at that time. So like I think everybody was locked in, and it was pandemic. I think that like
I was like, it was COVID,
right?
baby.
Yeah,
we didn't have
we were in like the middle of it.
Not to take away from the importance, but we didn't have nothing else to really focus on.
Yeah, niggas was locked the fuck in.
Man,
you feel me?
That's when everybody was a detective, bro. They found some information out like quick, boy.
Oh no, there's still detectives out here, my brother.
Which is good. I hope they are, so we can help these people.
Yeah, for sure. Later down the line, like once we begin to see that city being rebuilt and everything, I care right now, but I'm more curious to see what the future.
Yeah.
I know we got to get there. I'm not trying to rush it, but my conspiracy brother hat is on for this particular situation, especially
what's your conspiracy brother hat telling you, Chris?
Like kind of what we were talking about off air, that somebody of power is going to benefit from these disenfranchised people, and I'm just curious to see who that's gonna be,
Mm-hmm.
what
Who do
they
you,
do,
if you had to guess
and
who it was, who would you think?
uh,
Like just a wild stab in the
Denzel,
dark.
why
Like
did
who do you
Denzel laugh?
think?
fucking Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
I
was the one
honestly
to
did.
help. No one
Yeah,
helped me.
all that, all that,
I
all that,
helped the
all that,
best.
all that, all that,
People have
all that.
died who have never died before.
Like, I don't think Trump direct. I think somebody's going to be like, hey, you know, you want to win over. This is what we need to do, and
Hmm.
he's going to go. And I feel like the person that's going to tell him that is your boy Big E, as the internet streets call him. You feel me, Elon? I feel like he's gonna slide in that slither right in his ear and
You
tell
think he's gonna
him,
buy that land?
yeah, no, maybe not buy it, but again, like be like uh deliberate about
Mm.
what we're doing and control for the next
Mm.
the
He gonna be
So
remaining
y'all,
your
saying,
remaining 4 years and all that shit. You know what I
okay,
mean? You
yeah,
don't want nobody to
mhm.
fight against you. This is what we need to do. Like,
okay,
I ain't even like a conspiracy nigga type shit for real. But if you just pay attention to shit, bro, this shit really right there. It
yeah.
all
Uh-huh.
depends on if you want to look at it or not. Like the play is right there. And that's like with
You just got to
everything.
read the
So
script.
like gotta read the script. And the script there for you to read. It's
The
like, do you
script.
want to read? You want to go to jail? You want to go home? You feel me? True words have never been spoken.
I
I
want to
tell
go
that to my
Chris,
home
to touch on
coworkers
always.
what you said
every
about
day.
somebody dropping in and trying to buy land. I seen somebody make a post about his friend had a house in California. It was worth 4.5 million.
Mm.
It burned down
Mm,
to the ground, and that a developer came along and offered him like 750K for the land, even though his shit was worth 4.5 million.
Mm.
that's what we do. Hey, sell it, but buy it high, sell it cheap. That's been the game. I'm telling you, they finna develop the fuck out that shit. And those people, and those people again, the people who lost everything are gonna be left with nothing because they're not gonna have an opportunity to rebuy that
Hmm.
they're where they once were, or even be a part of that community if it falls into the wrong hands. And that's all that they ever know, which is
Right.
fucked up. But hey, that's the game. You understand? So it ain't fair. Um, yeah,
Okay. Well,
it's never. I was done. I was
no,
waiting
I
for one of
got you.
y'all to live in
Yeah.
the.
So
You
I
feel me?
mean, just wanted to get that out the way first because they deserve to get what like anything out the way. So
Any recognition,
yeah.
everything to be
So
spoken.
yeah, but I mean,
Something just hit me actually. Now that we're
okay,
talking about California, but I don't know if y'all want to like talk about music right now. But it's
music.
it's kind of a big deal,
Okay.
and it's still
Go ahead.
developing like now.
Okay.
Okay.
So a few days ago, I don't know if y'all know, Drake had dropped a record. Well, Drake didn't drop it. It was leaked on social media. He released a record produced by Conductor Williams. Y'all might have heard of him. Super dope. Did a lot of work with Griselda. He's done a lot of work with a lot of people. But anyways, it's called The Fighting Irish. All right.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So you listen to the track. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Drake doing this thing. The way it released was super dope. Like he's sitting there, he's smoking. A girl's holding the phone, and she's like, "Okay, I'm recording." He's like, "You recording? All right, bet." He tried to be like a little suave. You feel me? El DeBarge type vibes. You feel me? So he started rapping his verse because this is all live. Like somebody's recording. He's just in his living room or he's somewhere. He's doing the verse. He rapping, so niggas is dissecting the lyrics.
Okay.
So there was a couple instances where he might have alluded to people betraying him that used to be his brother.
Mm.
They were at the celebration,
Right.
celebrating my demise.
Oh.
We switched watches. Do you
Mm.
remember that? You never even asked me if my son was okay.
Right.
Like, he's airing out some grievances.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
obviously Twitter do what Twitter does, put two and two together. The
Yeah.
the most poignant line was, God forbid we air out your dirty laundry or some shit like that, or
Mhm.
like we tarnish your public image is what he said. So obviously with the title of the song
Yeah.
and
Not hard to
the
tell.
we everybody put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
This is about one LeBron James, right?
Yes.
He's sending subliminal message
One
towards
LeBron
the
James.
king. All
To
right.
LeBron James.
So
To a non-rapper, a basketball
to a
player.
non-rapper, yeah, a basketball player, but he had to let it be known. You
Yeah.
understand? Like, look, I can't outscore
I don't like
you.
that you listen to a Kendrick record.
I can't outscore you, but I can out-rap you. Okay?
Yeah, that he can.
So
I have no doubt.
yeah. Oh, yeah. So, we're gonna talk about another ball player rapper too in a minute. So
Yes. Got
Actually, let's
so
not.
Got to.
so I don't know if y'all heard about this story a couple months back. This is all tied together. I'm gonna get there. There was a story about a football player sending his brother and 2 other guys to jump a guy and like steal all his belongings. It was like chrome hearts. It was Stephon Diggs, I believe.
Okay.
Do y'all remember hearing the story? Like something like that? Like,
Stephon
and
Diggs?
it's his brother though.
Trayvon
His
Diggs.
his not the one that played for the Cowboys.
Okay, the other one.
He has a middle brother.
Yes, correct. Okay, the other one. Yeah.
Mhm.
It was him and 2 other guys went to go jump this other guy, right?
All right.
Now this other guy is in the industry, but he's like a tastemaker almost. Like he's a personal stylist and he collabs with major brands. He also managed Javante Davis. One of the brands that this guy, I think his name is Chris Blake, if I'm not mistaken. One of the companies that Chris Blake works with is Chrome Hearts. Now we see why Javante Davis was in Chrome Heart so much. Chrome Heart boxing gloves, Chrome Heart trunks. He got the Chrome Heart beanbag, whatever. Like his man's works with Chrome Hearts, right?
Okay.
Once Chris Blake stopped fucking with Javante Davis or they parted ways or whatever, he started styling Stephon Diggs. Now Stephon Diggs plays for who?
Houston.
Drake be where?
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. But we on Houston, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm finna get to the point. Chris Blake has allegedly released DMs between him and Drake because he's a
yeah.
everybody
Okay.
know like
Now, I
Chris
see what
Blake
you're gonna
is
do. Yeah, I saw these.
Yeah.
I saw these images.
okay. Now stick to the Fighting Irish. We there. We still there. But I gotta walk y'all. I gotta slow walk the dog. Okay.
I'm up here. I'm gonna put you up front. And
I'm
center,
I'm here.
baby.
I'm
We
walking
still
with you.
there. I'd rather see y'all if you don't mind, Dalton.
I need
Okay,
to see.
but,
I need to see this background for a minute because it's cool.
Okay, you cool. Okay, so where was I at? Fighting Irish. Stephon Diggs plays for Houston. Drake be in Houston. So this tastemaker, Chris Blake, decides to DM Drake and was like, "Hey, bro, you're one of the loudest voices. We're friends. I've been knowing you a long time. You know, it'll really mean a lot if you could,
Cut the
you know
shit.
what I'm saying? Well, not just cut the shit.
Yeah.
But
no, I read what he said. It was like very polite.
Yeah, like could you be my ally and trying to like get my like untarnish my name?
Yeah.
And Drake basically said, I don't have enough details. I don't want to get involved. Like where I'm from, this happens, that happens, and like Drake basically called him a rat essentially.
Mm.
So Drake
Where I'm
then went
from.
on to say
Toronto.
Drake did went on to say, like, because I guess the Chris Blake guy was like, I'm a rat, but you suing Universal. That's you telling on the play that's going on with them. Like, what's the difference? And Drake said something to the effect of, this is the equivalent of
Yeah.
stories coming out about me cheating or LeBron cheating on his wife, but Nike paid for the advertisement of said allegations. So Twitter went and did what Twitter does. It was like, oh, these DMs are real. He just dropped the fight in Irish. It's all out there. And the first thing this light-skinned nigga did, lie. That nigga lied. Okay. Hey, I can't even be mad at him for real. Cause I don't think he thought this was gonna become bigger than what it did in that moment.
Of course.
But now this shit's starting to grow legs. Like Academics is on the phone with the Chris Blake nigga.
God, this motherfucker's such annoying.
Giving his story. Like people are talking about this shit. It's a big fucking deal now. Because either you're it really is politics again. Either you team Kendrick or you team Drake. Wherever this shit divide, how it fall. But if this just so happens to be the case, how do we feel about Drake dry snitching on LeBron? Is it justified because LeBron crossed the picket line, so to speak? Like, how do we feel?
Did he really cross the picket line though?
No.
He listened to the records. He was rapping the I Deserve It All song. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, man, at the Garden.
Yeah. So,
but the thing is, LeBron has also always been a Kendrick fan. It's not like he just pulled this out his ass. Oh, randomly, 2024, I decided I'm gonna listen to Kendrick. Yeah, he fucks with Kendrick. Like that's just what that is. And Drake was like, "No, I'm a bitch. You're supposed to be on my side. You got me fucked up." Cause like that's what bitches do. That's what I do as a female. Like, but you're a man. Be a man, Drake. Be a man.
Go fight in a war.
Go die in a war. This is what we're losing the recipes.
Yeah.
Niggas are supposed y'all are all supposed to be all
okay,
dying
now
crying.
Let me ask y'all this then.
All right.
I gotta play the other side. I'm on y'all side, but I'm gonna play the other side. The music threw me off. I'm sorry. Okay, so in the song that LeBron was dancing to,
okay,
Drake is being called a kid toucher.
Yeah,
and we're dancing to this. So Drake's seeing this, and you my mans. Like I got you tattooed on my body, nigga. I don't know if LeBron signed off on that right there, because that's crazy. Dog, I love you to death, nigga.
I've already pointed out Drake is a bitch. And I say that with all love to Drake. Drake is one of my most listened to artists.
He a bitch, but he my bitch. You feel me?
He my bitch. But still in all, at the end of the day, what it boils down to is this nigga's a bitch. So yes, he is hurt. Yes, I would call out, you my bitch, and you do some shit like that to me. You dancing to a song that's talking about me touching kids. I'm telling anybody you cheated on your wife. I'm telling niggas shit that they don't need to know.
100% would crash out.
I'm crashing out.
I tatted you on my body.
Baby, I've crashed out for less. For less.
For less.
On my soul. I'm crashing out. So I get it. But essentially it doesn't stop Drake from being a bitch. And that's just what that boils down to.
That's just what it is.
That's just what it is.
It is what it is.
I'm a crash out. I get it. I would have did way worse than what Drake did. Like, he's suing, baby. I would be everybody's shit. Nobody is safe. Everyone's getting cussed out. Everyone's getting talked about.
That's what he's doing essentially, though.
But it would have been worse. It would have been worse. It'd been way worse.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's not getting worse because he's still trying to save face. Like, I don't think he's taking. He could take it further and be like, I 100% sent some women to LeBron's hotel when he was in Toronto. Drake can 100% say that.
Baby, I would have made a song about that. I would have did a regular. You know how Drake do his shit? He do his little little rap song, and then he got that little interlude shit at the end. Yeah. Baby, I'm name dropping. This finna be a hit. Niggas is finna be in the club. Your bitch is gonna be crying to this shit. I'm crashing out. Matter of fact,
Now,
I'm gonna DM Drake right now.
He gonna do that shit at the end of Diamonds Dancing and be like,
type
Bro,
shit.
what?
Yeah. Hey, if he do that, hey, I might be in this good graces, bro. He might be.
That's
all
back on
I'm
Team
saying.
Drake again.
Drake didn't realize the power he be holding. He didn't realize what he was supposed to do, and it's because he's a bitch. He should have stopped being a little. He should have stepped the fuck up. Nigga was supposed to crash out, and he didn't.
Yeah,
he didn't crash out.
Look,
you know what I mean?
Listen, I've done way worse for way less.
I mean, look, that's his fault for getting him tatted. That's his fucking weird ass fault. But and also like, look, he could, you know, if he feels a way, he can, you know, write a song about it, whatever. But I just feel like dissing a basketball player in a song is like just kind of dumb. I mean, I know it's like LeBron James, like LeBron James. And I don't know. I don't like if your public image has been thrashed for a year. I don't think you telling me you're gonna thrash my image means anything to me. Like your word is like worth piss right now. So.
Oh well.
Yeah.
No,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, I might have fucking around and told people we was fucking. Yeah, I got his name tatted because I'm fucking him.
Yeah.
That's
what I'm saying. He could, but on the other side of the coin, Chris,
you was cheating on your bitch with me.
On the other side of the coin, Chris, and what I will say, because he is in kind of like still a precarious situation, like with, you know, his public image and like how this all went down. Like, what other better way to, like, you know, get back in the topic of conversation than going at like a LeBron James? Like, that's if you getting in there and then like you even get like an England, oh, this shit getting kind of spooky out here, you know, as we. So if he gets some of that kind of like dirt out there, like his credibility will go higher and higher, and that might actually start garnering some like support for this court case he's going through right now. So it's all a timing game, right? Like half of these things is all about timing. That's why Kendrick really had the upper hand most of the time, because his timing was fucking immaculate. More than anything else.
He's an impeccable ass nigga. And Kendrick Lamar, I love you.
And I think that's a lesson that Drake learned in this battle, was that timing is everything. So now
I don't think he learned shit. I think if he learned anything,
no, I think Drake is actually. I think he's learning. I think he is learning. Him going after LeBron showed me he's like, I can't out rap this nigga, so I'm gonna go out rap who I know I can out rap. Because he's doing what he know how to do.
LeBron cannot respond. There's nothing that, like, because if you pay heed to it, it's like, oh, he must have some credibility here.
LeBron 100% can respond.
What can he say?
He can, but it's like Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some beats. He can't do a rap song,
so he has to do like what, a TikTok video? Like, what is he about to do?
Drop a picture with him and Kendrick recent. I guarantee
that would be a good one.
Drake is just going. That's gonna set that nigga off.
No, you know what they gotta do? Him and his wife have to join forces, and they gotta go take a picture with Drake baby mama.
Yeah, they gotta.
And it gotta look. It gotta be a picture at like a whole. But like they gotta do it at like a hotel. Like it gotta look mysterious. It gotta look like they probably finna have a threesome, or they already had a threesome. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
See, Diamond. you. I hope no one ever disses Diamond, because she gonna go scorched earth on your ass.
Diabolical, baby. I'm going for it.
Miles had told me something in the. I can't remember what we were talking about, but we were either on our way to Diamond's house or leaving Diamond's house, and he was like, this shit like Drake watching somebody else fuck his bitch. No, we were at your apartment when we were talking about that. It was like you watching somebody fuck your bitch. You watch it like, and the niggas fucking her better than you can, and you have to watch, and you can't even be mad because you know, like, fuck, he fucking that shit up right now. Miles, he said something like that, alluded like something along those lines, talking about the issue. And
I don't think I had that at my house.
Yes, we did. We were. Bro,
I don't remember this conversation.
You might have been like, you was there, bro. Like, you probably wasn't a part of the conversation. But
you was there, bro.
I don't know, but either way,
y'all had it in the car before y'all got to me. Damn,
maybe
did y'all have that while I was there? I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
All I'm saying is Drake is taking an approach that I didn't conceive. I don't know what happened to the game that I love. Like this shit becoming like super gossipy, super. You feel
Chris,
me?
It's Drake.
What? Yeah, man, this shit crazy though, bro.
This is the whole point of the whole beef in the first place. So like,
we need to shut
Chris,
up
can I
and
tell you a
rap.
secret?
What?
Every time you hold your hand up like this, it made me want to beat your ass. Like I know why you're doing it, but it pisses me off.
As long as you know
Chris,
why, then.
She hates it so much. When we were talking about cameras the other day, she was like, "I don't want the shit that Chris has. This shit pisses me off." And I told her
I can't help it.
I told her about the brand, and she was like, "I don't want that brand." I said, "They make one that doesn't move." She was like, "Okay, it better not move, because I don't want that." She was so adamant, like, "I don't want this."
Yeah, why did I get the one that moved?
But you know what makes it even worse, Chris, is Dalton informed me that you can turn that shit off. So you just got that shit doing, and you just keep doing this.
Bro, me and Dalton both tried, bro. Like we did it together on the phone. So some other shit going on with the settings.
Okay.
You feel me? So I can't really.
And then Chris, that the camera that I sent her wasn't out yet. It just came out. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
On top of
I want to do like trade backs and shit. I think I ain't got the box no more, but I put this bitch in some bubble wrap, send it right where they needed to go.
But yeah. So I mean, I'm curious to see where this all goes. I don't know. And then of course we still need to see what's going on with the court case itself.
Yeah.
And what we have here. I haven't heard like anything from it. So.
Us other than Spotify responding saying that.
Yeah, I saw statements, but I don't know anything about the actual, like, the court stuff. Like, do we have a date?
Who read the statements from Spotify?
What?
Anybody
I'm sorry?
read them?
Oh, you want me to find it?
Did anybody read it? I want to see what
it was like we deny the like we don't allow any like bot streaming, and like anytime that's found we handle it immediately. So like that's basically we're not allowing.
So they basically told Drake shut the fuck up and keep rapping, nigga.
Yeah, basically, because like it's the same thing. Like Universal's they kind of just echoed Universal saying like we respect the purity of the artists. What people choose is what they choose to listen to. We can't control that. Like,
man, look, I'm gonna tell you like this.
They said the numbers are real, my boy.
Of course, it's in Universal and Spotify's best interest to say that.
Yeah.
But we all know these.
Yeah, but they do. I do know Spotify has out of any of them has a very, very harsh like bot thing. Like even if like you might not have a bot, but if they feel like your numbers are like really weird, they will like take your shit off so fast, like so fast. Now I know these big labels are like in their pocket, obviously, but once again, when streaming started, this was probably, I know all labels do it, right? They always probably have some kind of, because sometimes you see people on feature pages who are like, bro, who the fuck is this on my feature page right now? Right? Yeah. Except for when Brandon was my feature page, I was like, yeah. But as the main thing I said last time, I said, if that is the case, Drake still benefited from the same system. He's signed to the same label. So like,
yeah,
you're airing your shit out too as well. I mean, I guess you're trying to take everybody out. You know, you're setting the grenade off on everybody. You don't care who's in the blast. But like, it's just kind of like, okay. But I still don't know if that shit was inflated, because that shit was fucking everywhere, bro. Yep. It was fucking everywhere.
It was like everyone top song.
People were listening to that shit in all over the globe. Like people were dancing that shit in Japan and shit. I was like, I don't know if you can really fake the funk like that.
Yeah.
Like
it just happened to be.
I would be more inclined to believe the Tommy Richmond thing than that. You know, because that shit
Yeah,
was
because that
that popped up out of
I got
fucking
it.
nowhere.
I get it for the first couple of weeks or whatever. But TikTok, bro, TikTok's a big part of Tommy
Oh,
Richmond's like.
what a segue, Chris.
Oh yeah.
TikTok.
I did do that on purpose. But TikTok was a big part of Tommy Richmond's like.
Yeah, because he been
growth
out.
like
I like he's been
Yeah.
out, but like that song like took him to a different stratosphere. Like it meant more. He won some Billboard awards and shit. Like he has some actual awards from that song.
He looked like he smelled like cigarettes though.
That's
Like
how I
that
feel
smell-
about Post Malone. Post Malone looks
like
like
that
he does
smell
not
just
wash his
look-
shirt. So,
He smell a little greasy.
It's cool
I
when
know
Post
it.
Malone do it. That nigga like Tommy Richmond looks unkept.
but TikTok, bro, like so.
Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a year-long battle with TikTok and the U.S. government, basically because TikTok is owned by a Chinese company. So America was basically like, "Yo, if you want to operate here, you need to diversify your ownership to involve some American owners, basically, or else we will ban you from being in our app store." And they've been kind of going back and forth, and China was like, "No, bitch, like." We're the hottest app on the planet. You can't just X us out. And America's like, bitch, watch. And they keep going back and forth. And confirmed, the Supreme Court said on January 19th, which is in 8 days, that if they don't diversify within 8 days, the Supreme Court will uphold the ruling. So on January 19th, that app could disappear from the face of America. Like, so it can operate overseas, but not in America. So the app could just disappear, which means thousands of people that actually quit their jobs to make money on TikTok will be out of a job again.
Oof.
While we're talking about TikTok, one segue. I want to give a shout out to Teriyaki Poppy. He came out of retirement and dropped a fucking he dropped a fucking
banger.
I don't even know, it was a mind fuck, bro. Like,
okay,
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna send it to you.
Please.
Yeah, bro. It just keeps getting worse. It's like a 3-minute video. It's not like
he was like my guy for a long time, bro. That motherfucker is funny.
This nigga is unhinged, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know where his mind be.
I don't know where he been at.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Probably job.
So this whole situation is like very, very interesting. Now part of it is weird because it's like I think that'll force people to go back to Instagram, and like Instagram is like, I think honestly Instagram is like really bad because Instagram has now it's changed from how it used to be to just like now it's just like if I look at something once, like say I look at because like I look at women right now telling me like potty training tricks, right? So like I'm like, oh cool, this is a good tip. I'll send it to Shelby. The moment I do that, the rest of my feed is all fucking parenting stuff, right? And I'm like, bro, I watched this video one time, like, right?
Yeah, I don't want to see. It's the same way on Twitter. Like if I look at one girl's picture, I'm going to see 30 other women,
and then on top
I've never
of that,
seen in my life.
And on top of that,
I watched one little porn video.
Yeah, Diamond, we know where you're at. We know what
now you got RedTube on your Twitter.
Then you're like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And then every other scroll is an ad. It's more an ad. It's ad sponsor post, ad sponsor post. And the thing is, when you get to like actual people like you follow, because most of the time it's not people you even fucking follow. And then you get to somebody you follow, it'll be like, this was posted 3 weeks ago. I'm like, why is this showing now? What is this?
Yeah.
Like it has no order to things. It is a very bizarre thing. And I think if TikTok does go away, right? If it does go away,
it's gonna push everybody back
to that. And it's I think it's gonna be like what? Because I know they tried Threads, but no one actually got on Threads. Did you get on Threads, Chris?
No. Wasn't that the one like if you made the account and you deleted it would delete your Instagram?
Yes, because it links them together. Yeah. So, man, I'm so someone said it might be like a buzzer beater situation where like at the very last minute it gets switched up.
They go,
because it really does have a very big economic impact on our country, like really does, because it really opened up a lot of opportunities for people.
Yeah.
And it like for music, for filmmakers and like, and I know we hate the word content creators, but really, it really did change like kind of like the landscape of all this type of shit. I think it's like the one app that people actually go to because I think like the app or hate it, I think it's curated pretty well. Like if it like really does find videos that you would like I think their algorithm is pretty good. Like if I watch a lot of like hip hop stuff, it's going to keep feeding me like that kind of stuff. It won't be like, oh, you might like this pop video. No. It's going to stick to the thing. Or if you watch a lot of funny videos, it's going to keep feeding those. And it doesn't just show you like the biggest people either. Like it'll show you like the people that are doing like numbers like us who get like between 800 and 1,000 views. Like they're not getting like throwing at the 10,000 view people at you constantly. So I'm very curious to see what happens. And then if like what the and if they don't do it, if they delist the app, right? Are they gonna? Is that just forever, or can they do it anytime, right? Or is it like once it's done, like you're not coming back, type of thing?
I'm pretty sure they're gonna give them the option to get their shit together. It come with something that the Supreme Court could either like yay or nay.
Yeah, because it's very interesting, and I know they had like a lot of, when TikTok first started, they had a lot of like privacy issues, like in their terms and conditions, like basically like the Chinese government gets like your information, which was like the whole thing that kind of kicked this shit off. But that's been like years in the making, so I don't know. It's very interesting. I don't really use TikTok myself. I'm still like a YouTube guy.
Yeah,
because like YouTube has like everything.
I love TikTok.
Yeah, see, but there's people that like love it. So
yeah, I get sent a TikTok every day.
Yeah, so
and it's usually
if they get rid of this shit, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Yeah, because I mean, like people wake up and get on TikTok like I wake up and get on Twitter, but I wake up and get on Twitter since high school. Like it's my news.
That's your ritual. Yeah,
8% bullshit, but it's entertaining. You feel me? And some people do the same thing with TikTok.
Yeah.
Though I will say this, it is strange that we as a society just dive into shit. Like, this has never been introduced to us before. We don't know what the fuck it is. This shit just popped up one day, and now like 1.5 billion people use it, or whatever the fuck, whatever number they got.
So TikTok blew up during COVID.
Yeah,
we did not have shit else to do. Niggas is online. We're entertained, but also TikTok used to be this app called Musical.ly.
Yeah.
So it was something else before. Niggas was on it.
Yeah. And that was like duets, doing duets with people for singing. Yeah.
Making little dance things. So I was like, niggas was on it. And then it turned to TikTok. And then during the pandemic, we didn't have anything to do. People aren't on there. And it was like a lot less, like, it's developed over the years. Shout out to TikTok's character development. It was phenomenal.
Character development.
It was me and Katie, like in 2020, that was our shit. We're sending each other TikToks every day. I'm watching videos. Niggas is making like cinematic masterpieces on that shit. And so we just had a lot of fun with it. And then it just grew into like what it is today. Like I get on TikTok, I'm looking up recipes. I'm figuring out how to make out like just different shit on there. It's just a great app. It's really all around just a great app.
Yeah. And don't forget, Chris, that America probably has the biggest social engineering problem of all the countries.
Yeah, I'm sorry. She said recipes, but I was looking at her breast, so in my head I said recipes.
I fucking hate this nigga.
And it made me think of Colin Cowherd, but he was like,
"Oh yeah,
what did he say? The two breast cities or whatever he said."
And now another good segue, Chris. You're on it today.
Oh shit,
you were on it today Without even
Shout out to
trying, you were
Chris.
on fire, bro.
Hey, recipes is crazy. I'm gonna have to throw that in the lexicon.
Yeah, recipes.
I'm actually gonna need you to go to hell for that.
Okay. All right. I take him to hell. What Kendrick say? You know what you said before I choose. I take him to hell. All right. So Colin Cowherd.
Speaking of Colin Howard and his former co-host Joy Taylor.
Look,
Fox
let
Sports.
me tell you something before we start, brother. Joy Taylor one of them ones. Okay,
Yeah,
she one of them ones. So when I seen this, I was in shock. I said, "Not my baby Joy. Not my baby Joy.
Not my baby Joy."
You were actually offended. You were actually offended.
I was like, ain't no way.
Yeah.
I was like, ain't no way. I saw the nigga they was talking about. I said, not my baby Joy. Hell nah. But
not my baby Joy.
Not my baby Joy. Wow, that's my Michelle.
That's my Michelle.
There you go.
There you go.
So the other day, I'm fucking bombshell if I ever seen one drops. A lawsuit naming Skip Bayless, Joy Taylor. Who else is in that thing? Emmanuel Ocho. Is that his name?
Yeah. And then like the president of Fox Sports. Yeah.
Who gives a fuck what his name is? Yeah, that nigga looks like a creature though. So basically, in the lawsuit, Skip Bayless
and the lawsuit was from like the hairdresser, I believe.
Yeah. Skip Bayless and FS1 as a team record label and staff is being sued because of the environment that Joy Taylor's ex hairdresser was working in, got harassed in, so to speak. She said Shannon, while Shannon was there, Shannon was always an upstanding citizen, never did anything weird or anything. But she said that Skip Bayless offered her 1.5 of them things. A 10 ball, okay? to 15 ball if you really think about it.
Yeah.
A 15 ball to drop them draws, and she said no. And this man Skip said, well, she said, no, you're married, Skip. She was like, Skip told her, well, your dad's Muslim, right? Like, don't he got like 3 wives? And she was like, well, my dad's dead. She walked away.
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? Wild combo. But also Joy is named in it because she was kind of like telling her not to say anything and not to speak up about the harassment. She also said that Joy was sleeping with the vice creative president of FS1, which is what there's in the lawsuit. They're saying that's why Joy ended up being the moderator on First Take with Shannon and Skip when she had little to no experience moderating. She had some little like sports radio gigs or whatever. Dog, you said her brother played for the NFL, right? What's her brother name?
Sean Taylor. Yeah.
Is it Sean? Because you said that, and Sean Taylor's the one who passed, right?
Yes.
I don't think that's her brother. Her brother is.
Are we sure?
Yeah. Her brother is Jason Taylor.
Did I get the wrong Taylor?
You got the wrong Taylor, but do RIP to Sean Taylor though.
But either because I knew he's a football player. I'm sorry, I said the wrong name. Yeah, the one that played for Miami. Jason Taylor.
Yeah. So basically,
That's
Joy was sleeping with
Chris.
the. Yeah. No. I didn't want you to. Yeah. Joy was sleeping with the one of the vice presidents of FS1. That's why she get the job. Skip didn't want her there. The vice president was like, yo, you feel me? Just do your boy a solid this one time. You know what I'm saying? I need her. She need me. She moved out here to LA all by herself. She left her husband at home. Husband came out there, found out she was fucking with him, got a divorce. Everything was very hush hush. Everybody had such a clean slate. You feel me? But, the conversation has been evolved around Joy, of course, because she's a woman. If true in this lawsuit as well, Joy said that she wasn't worried about this information coming out because if it did come out, she would say that she was Me Too'd, so to speak. Allegedly. We don't know if this is true or not, but that was going to be her way that was her get out of jail free card. And like who wouldn't believe her? Because if you look at the nigga, you're like, yeah, nigga, you had to take I'm not trying to make jokes, but the nigga is horrible. He don't look good, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just look bad. Like, I don't know. I mean, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Obviously, I was kind of all over the place with the story. But have y'all seen this? Y'all up on it? Like, what
I mean, once you sent it to me, I read the whole thing.
I have no idea any of this.
Okay. Yeah,
do you know who we're talking about though?
I know Shannon. I know Skip. I don't know who Joy Taylor is.
Okay.
Oh, she one of them ones. I'm gonna send you something later.
Nah, don't send me shit now. Don't send me shit now. Cause you sent Dalton some shit. You ain't send me no shit. Cause
I figured it was like football, sports, basketball. I didn't know.
Nigga, you're the one who's not into that shit.
Yeah. But
as long as these parlay, you feel me?
She has been
anyways
like an announcer on some of these shows. She was when Skip and Shannon did First Take together. She was like the mediator.
The moderator.
They always have the one in the middle. She was that person for a while, and then she went to the Colin
She
Cowherd
kind of
show.
light-skinned. She got like the curly hair.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know who? What's the other chick name? Not trying to be disrespectful.
What?
That she was doing the podcast with, and everybody always lie during the interviews.
Taylor
to her,
Rooks.
like, I'm gonna score.
Taylor
You know who Taylor Rooks is, Diamond?
Mm-mm.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna put you on, baby girl.
But so essentially, yeah. So after reading it, I mean, of course, everybody's gonna frame the Joy Taylor stuff because, like you said, she's a woman, and there have been a lot of people that came out and defended her, though, like saying like her like that. You know, her work is like she does good work. Like she actually takes the time to study and do things of that nature. And then, I don't think, like because I don't think the lawsuits it brought that information up, but it's not really about her. It's more about the predatory practices of the men. And it's just that if true, Joy Taylor kind of just exploited their horniness to get where she's at. And you know, that if that is true, that's sad that, you know, we had to take that avenue to get there. Because they saw her as just like a model type instead of being like actually serious about broadcasting, what she is. I mean, she does fine work. I mean, I don't have any issue with her on any announcements and stuff. Like, yes, she's gorgeous, but it doesn't like take the fact away that she actually knows ball, right? Like Taylor Rooks knows ball, and
her brother played for the Miami champion, right?
Yeah, so like, it's just so I think it's more about the men, but of course, as we do, we're like, oh, this bitch is a whore. Like this is like so. And
not
then
me.
I think more like in. The more glaring than that is Jason Whitlock's approach to this whole fucking situation. So Jason Whitlock is I call him a psychopath. He's like literally like he's so unhinged with like even with sport takes. Says like he says some of the wildest shit. He's also like what some might call an Uncle Tom.
Because he was against the we keep bringing it up the George Floyd, everything that was going on around that. That's when he kind of started falling from grace because of his takes on that situation.
Ew.
And then that's when we started to realize like Fox might be on some bullshit as a network, you know, news broadcasting, and he ended up going over there. So it was like the perfect fit. But then we had Shannon. Well, yeah, we had Shannon over there, so it's kind of like, well, how do we? But anyways, go ahead. I'm
So
sorry.
on his show, Diamond, this man like went like super weird scorched earth on Joy Taylor. He was like, "See, I never invited to my show with her voluptuous cocoa butter skin." Like he was like saying like really wild shit, and he was like, "Cause I know who I be." So if she was up here, basically like if she came up here with all that ass, I would have tried to do something. Basically, is what he said, and very weird. And then like he's like, and like Chris said, he's like not stopping. He just keeps saying like crazy shit about it.
Yeah, him and Cam Newton are actually, they had a little back and forth because of his relentlessness. Which my theory on the whole thing is Joy they might have knew Joy was like throwing ass, which is her prerogative. Shorty swing my way. You feel me? But that's her prerogative.
Yeah.
Okay. So they might have caught wind of that, was like, yo, what's up? And she was like, never, nigga. never, ever. You feel me? I don't give a fuck what you heard. I don't give a fuck what you know. You never getting this cookie, right? And they took offense to that. Cause the way there's Jason Whitlock and Marcus I can't think of his name. Marcus Wiley or whatever.
Yeah. Cause he was one of the previous Marcellus Wiley. Yeah.
Marcellus Wiley.
Yeah, because
they are going
he used to work for Fox Sports. Yeah.
That I'm like, Joy had to turn these niggas down.
Yeah, because Marcellus Wiley said it, like they had a love triangle between his wife and her. I was like, bro. Bro.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, ain't nobody got time for all of that. Like, nigga. And Jason was like, you better hang it up, nigga. Flat screen. All right, it's over for you, dog. GG's, bro. She wasn't giving you that. So these niggas is still going crazy about it. This shit happened at like the top of the week.
And she hasn't even, she only had one post about this whole, and all she did was post a picture of herself, and she said, "She's our queen." That's all she said.
Queen
she said that?
Yeah. That's all she said. She posted a picture of herself looking up, and it says, "She's our queen." So she is unbothered by this because, like I said, I think people are missing the point of this lawsuit. It's not about her at all.
Yeah.
She just uses like, the hairdresser basically like, look, if you don't believe what I'm saying, these motherfuckers were preying on this woman this whole time. Like, and I saw this with my own eyes, and I denied these things with my own eyes because Skip tried to have sex with me. So like, yeah, it's just it was super random, right? And I think
1.5 million is crazy.
Yeah,
though.
for some
I'm not gonna hold you. I was sitting here thinking about that, and I don't want to be one of those bitches. So I'm not gonna be one of those bitches. So I'm just gonna be quiet.
I'll be that bitch for you. What do you want? What's
1.5?
How do you want it? How do you feel?
You coming up with Diamond, at least you know he's not gonna last very long. It's gonna be a very short ride.
Yeah. I like the way he rides the beat. Like
I'm not saying.
Stop, Chris. Stop.
I need that money. I need that money, Jake.
Chris is a whore.
I need that money,
Chris
Jake.
doesn't have any self-respect. I'm just I'm not saying that I would. That's not what I was saying at all. Because, anyways. But 1.5 million is a lot of money.
There's a lot
That's
of money.
all I'm saying. I'm not saying that I would.
In the story.
It will change everybody's lives around me, bro.
I have self-respect. It's just 1.5 million is a lot of money. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Shorty Girl.
To get that bread.
Okay, so y'all heard it
offered up.
That nigga Dalton and Chris gonna pop that pussy for 1.5.
I'll do it for 5,000.
Hey, Diamond, everybody has a price.
Everybody. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Diamond, it's your last name. Everybody got a price.
Y'all feel me? You feel me? But okay, so that's why I'm conflicted. I don't know if mine is 1.5.
She picked the mic up.
I just don't know. You
You say you think it'll be higher than 1.5? Is it what you getting at?
So. I think it will be higher.
Hell yeah.
Look. I know I ain't. You feel me? I know I ain't all that in the sack. You feel
Baby,
me?
you just said, I know. Oh.
I know. Look, I tell me. I know. Okay.
This over here, as far as me and my household, we worth way more than that.
God. Okay, look, 1.5 is actually. Let me give you some of this back, bro. I don't think I earned all this.
You gonna pay some interest back? You gonna pay some interest back?
Yeah,
he gonna take the taxes off the top. The taxes off the top.
You feel me? Like, I don't know. 1.5. You got me thinking like. You feel me? Like, nah, I didn't. Don't.
All right, let's get off this shit. I'm tired of talking about this.
Don't do that to my ego.
I don't want to hear about Chris popping his pussy, but nobody.
I'm just letting you know, brother. 1.5.
Look, I feel you. I feel you. That's all the money.
I could buy new morals. 1.5.
I could buy new morals.
Nah, Chris, you're not getting 1.5. You still owe a nigga. So.
Well, because it wasn't. I mean, shit. He don't. I mean, you know, he didn't know that.
Hey, someone told Chris you can't buy happiness with money. He says she.
Chris, why is it a he? This is a fake scenario. Why did you still make it a man? You could have made it a woman.
I thought we was kind of like keeping. The integrity of the conversation.
To be real, Diamond. I don't think a woman's gonna pay 1.5 billion.
You out your fucking mind, nigga.
You'll be surprised. But also, like I said, this was a hypothetical fake scenario.
Yeah.
It could have been Donald motherfucking Duck, but that nigga Chris still wanted it to be Skip. So, Skip, you heard it here. You got the 1.5. Chris got the pussy.
Hey. Nobody has to know.
The music playing. It's like that shit so funny. It's like an episode of Moesha or some shit.
Don't even bring that stupid hoe up. Moesha. Look, growing up is realizing Moesha fucking sucked. All right, she's a terrible person.
She was. Terrible.
That show was very.
No, look.
That show made me
her
feel
dad
weird.
sucks in the show, and she sucks. They're both terrible people.
That show's awkward.
The sucky ass apple don't fall far from the sucky ass tree.
Yeah. God, Lee, that show is insufferable sometimes when you go back and watch. It's terrible.
Speaking of them niggas, y'all know what's crazy? Okay, so I knew that what's his name?
Ray J?
Ray J. I knew that was her brother, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was really her brother. Like, these are same mom, same dad siblings.
Yes. Yes.
They from Mississippi too.
Like, what do you mean? Like, I knew the song, he had the song, Wait a Minute. He's like, wait a minute, isn't that Brandy brother? I thought it was bullshit. I thought that was brothers like Dalton. Like, Dalton, you my brother? I thought it was like that. That's really her fucking brother.
Blood sibling.
Crazy.
Did you know Tia and Tamara are really sisters?
Chris, did you know you could suck my dick?
Some people might not have known that. Did you know, like, the president of Disney, when Parent Trap had came out, they walked up on Lindsay Lohan and it was like, "Is your sister here?"
Yeah. Bro,
they really thought she had a sister, bro.
Bro, that to this day, that effect is incredible because that movie came out in the 90s and that double effect is insane.
Yeah. Which is crazy, bro. Like, it probably wouldn't even look that good today.
No, it wouldn't. Because they would put somebody next to her and then hyperimpose her face on there and do some extra shit. Whatever they did was incredible because she was like, they were like shaking hands, they were playing and shit. I was like, bro, I thought Lindsay Lohan was a twin.
Yeah, I did too. And
she acted her ass off with that part.
Yeah,
because they were two totally different characters for real. Different
she was British.
Everything.
She had a British version of herself. That shit's tight.
Yeah. She was locked the fuck in.
Shout out to Lindsay Lohan. Baby, you deserve so much better. I don't know what that, but you deserve better. I love you.
I think she's doing great.
You did Mean Girls, bro.
Everybody.
Hey, Mean Girls is fucking. Hey, Mean Girls one of them ones.
Top 10.
Mean Girls is one of them ones. I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of those movies from the 90s were like really good.
Yeah. So one of the movies that I was obsessed with was Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, and they had The Love of My Life, Megan Fox in it when I was younger.
Amen.
She's not the love of my life now, but she was the love of my life then. Because she kind of a little weird now, but she was fine as fuck back then.
I mean, she's still 101.
She's still fine as fuck. Like that
No,
doesn't.
but that was like
change.
peak area.
Yes, peak. Yeah,
That
peak.
was like
yeah.
peak though.
When she did like Jennifer's Body and shit, like
Yeah, because
Transformers, nigga.
Yeah.
Transformers, baby.
What was his Scott Muskie? What was his name? I was going to say Kid Cudi name. What was his movie in it? And then like Stanley Yelnat.
Oh, you talking about Shia's character?
Shia, yeah. Look, I was going to say Stanley Yelnat.
No, that's from Holes. It
It
wasn't a weird ass name like that though.
Damn, that's crazy. You don't know your boyfriend's name in the movie?
What was?
I don't know his name in a lot of movies. I was like, there goes Shia.
Which is crazy because that's your nigga, Sam Witwicky.
Witwicky.
See, I knew it was like Sam Whitaker, nigga, Forrest Whitaker. Oh my goodness. I guess closing, we could kind of talk about our DC Marvel news if you care to dive into it. It saddens me to inform the listeners that Batman is postponed until 2027, I think.
Yep.
It was supposed to come out next year.
Yeah.
But we got to wait an additional year.
Well,
now with that being said, what?
I was like, there's an asterisk to that, right?
Meaning what exactly?
Okay, so there's because when this all first started, right? Like everything, James Gunn had said like, nah, Robert Pattinson's Batman's gonna be like an Elseworld story. It's gonna be separate from what we're doing, right? But we're gonna keep doing it because the movie's great, and I think they have a good vision for the second movie, yada yada yada, right? However, with the response of the Superman trailer, which is the most viewed Superman trailer of all time, like it blew past Man of Steel, and him putting Creature Commandos out, and the response to Penguin, because Penguin has won some Golden Globes and stuff, rightfully so, but I think what they're doing now is they're probably going back to the discussion board and is like, hey, since we're just starting this thing and we're kind of doing a universe where everybody's established, how about you maybe make this in universe, Mr. Matthew. So they're probably I think it was postponed to see if they can get to that point. More so than the movie itself is like not ready, because some other stuff came out about they're going to try to make like a Clayface movie, which is a Batman villain. Clayface was in that Creature Commando show just now. There was an image of Batman in that show. So I think they're trying to roll with at least they're giving it space to see if it is possible to give it that space to be there, because he announced his Batman movie would be called Batman the Brave and the Bold, right?
James Gunn, yeah.
Yeah, and it was going to be an established Batman, and he was going to have Robin, which was going to be Damon Wayans, right? They could potentially be like, oh, well, Robert has been Batman for 10 years now, because the other one was when he was just starting out or whatever. They could retcon it however they want if they really wanted to do it. The two things they would have to get done is the director would have to be okay with this, and two, Robert Pattinson would be like, I have to be Batman for the next 10 years. So you got to like have those two things to really do it. So I think that's the reason for the delay. So that way, if they can't get this passed, then they'll have their slot down the line, because the other Batman movie will come out first, as to not confuse people. So we shall see, because they had the Brave and the Bold on the slate already. Mm-hmm. So
I do not want this. Okay. As an avid Batman fan, I think the world that Matt Reeves had already established for Rob Bat, whatever you want to call him, and the Penguin is totally separate from what we just seen in that Superman trailer.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, but
because Gotham is a darker city than Metropolis.
Yeah,
by design.
That Batman trailer, that Superman trailer, was reminiscent of Bikini Bottom. Okay. It was too. What I mean by that is it was too bright. It was too fun.
Y'all have been conditioned by depression.
No. I'm just saying, Batman, like you said, Gotham has a certain aesthetic.
Yes.
It didn't look like that in its film. So yeah, you can retcon it, but this goes back to that age-old.
I don't think he would change the tone of it because Batman is supposed to be like that. Superman is not supposed to be depressing in any capacity.
No, I don't want him to be. That's exactly why I don't want.
So you have to make
and I also understand that there's different like versions, right, of Batman. So like whatever Matt Reeves is gonna do with his Batman, we might get a George Clooney-esque world, a Tim Burton-esque world.
No, they won't do that
for James Gunn. That's what I see when I look at that Superman.
He would not do that.
I'm not saying it's gonna be a bad film, Dalton.
No,
I'm saying
Tim Burton
versus. I'm saying like how fun those films were compared to what Christopher Nolan started with Batman and what Matt Reeves is continuing to do, even what my man Zack Snyder did with his Batman. All I'm saying is these two things are already established, and this goes back to an age-old conversation that I've had on this podcast before, is that the artist needs to give the audience more credit for being smart and understanding that we could differentiate. Help me out, baby. Differentiate. Okay. Differentiate. That James Gunn got this universe going on.
Yes.
Matt Reeves is doing this.
Yeah.
Like, we are smart enough. We are here. This is 2025.
Right.
Nigga, there's glasses that take pictures now.
But they're not. They're not going to put out a Batman movie in the same year with two different actors.
I get that. That's cool. That's what
I'm saying. That's why they moved it, bro. Was because of that, right? Because now, if they don't agree to the merging, right, then they're just gonna be like, okay, well, Brave and the Bold's gonna come out first, and your movie could come out in 2027, bro.
That's also
because they want to he wants to get his shit rolling.
Yeah.
So, and he's the one signing the checks, bro. So he got the say. That was the deal. I just, me as a fan, I don't think that works. And I don't want to see that. And I don't want to see them try to force that. Like, I think they should just keep their separate shit, do their thing. We're going to support both. Get double checks. Why only get one check? Yeah.
You get two different checks.
Look, I said I think that's what they're trying to do. Will I think it will happen? No.
I hope not. God,
because I don't think Robert wants to sit here and be on limbo for 10 years, right? And have to be like, oh, I got to show up in a Superman movie. I got to do this and that, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think his Batman is like him having a son out of nowhere would be fucking weird, right?
Yeah.
So I think the smarter play would be like whenever you make your Brave and the Bold movie with Damian, because obviously you're gonna skip the origin story, obviously, as we're doing with Superman here. Like, we're just skipping all that, not that shit. And then him just like, imagine it cold opening, him and Damian just going on a mission together. You'd be like, oh shit, we just in this motherfucker right now. Like,
I think it'll be cool if Batman being established, but the Brave and the Bold is him coming across Damian.
Yeah.
training Damien and then them having to
because
do
Damien
something
being
together.
a fucking murdering psychopath at first.
Yeah, like I think that would be hard.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like that would be
So
James Gunn's type of bag for real too.
And with that would mean that the other two Robins already exist potentially. So you might have a Nightwing pop up. No, not you necessarily don't have to, but
Tim Drake.
It would be tight. But
Marvel news.
Wait, real quick before we move on.
Are you tipsy over there?
Oh, I'm drunk as fuck. First of all, I live in Deep Ellum, and Deep Ellum is Gotham City. So really, I'm Batman.
Okay,
there we go.
I just want to say, with that orange and your hair, you look like you came from the 70s. It look good on you, girl. You look like Cher.
Thank you. In Marvel news.
All right. So with Marvel, there's this conversation starting to happen. It's bubbling. I don't think it's going to grow any legs. I don't think Marvel's considering this, but there's talks that they're going to recast Black Panther.
Oh yes, I saw that doing the rounds. Yeah.
We did talk about that at the crib, Dami.
The nigga we seen die on Black Panther 2?
No. See, that's where this shit gonna get tricky. Cause how can you have a funeral for
We had a
T'Challa?
funeral. I cried.
I think
I didn't cry.
I think they were talking about the son. And then I think
like the son's gonna be older.
Yeah, and then I think I was on a second note, because we're doing all the variants. I think if you're gonna do that, you have to cast someone as Black Panther from a different universe as well, because T'Challa's dead, bro. He's gone. There's no reversing that situation. The real actor has passed. He passed away in the movie. So you have his son. I think they're talking about casting the son for real, and probably having him show up. Hi, I'm in the Young Avengers now because I'm Little Panther, and then and then
I'm a little nigga.
whatever variant they have in like the Doomsday movie or whatever.
What if they have an older version of Black Panther and it's Denzel?
That would be sick. They did say he had a role in Black Panther 3, so
I don't know who else he could be.
I know who I want to play Black Panther, but I don't know if they'll do it. But
who?
Damson Idris.
That'll be hard.
Okay, yeah.
Cause he needs that establishment for real.
I'm rocking with it.
Yeah, because I think Hollywood got him fucked up. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
He's a damn good actor. I just restarted watching. I just started rewatching. I said that.
Yeah, you said
I
that
just
right.
started rewatching.
Yeah.
You got it, girl.
Okay, I'm spinning the block on Snowfall.
Yeah.
And I text Chris. I was like, bro, this nigga acting his pants off. Like,
he's British.
He's a great. Bro, the
Yeah.
scene, and I do this shit every time. Anytime somebody talk about anything, I'm throwing that scene out there. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. Like, what? And I'm not gonna let another nigga tear it down because you don't like how another nigga he ate that shit up. But from the moment he stepped on the screen, season 1, episode 1, to that shit ended when his eye was fucked up, he phenomenal actor.
He has incredible presence, and I really want to see him in more shit. Real.
His range, his passion, everything. For me, when I see an artist of any capacity, whether you acting, dancing, rapping, anything, your passion behind something makes me fall in love with that shit. And I think that's why I love Kendrick so much. Because, bro, anything he breathed on, he put so much passion behind it because he love this shit. So you love some shit, you passionate about your shit. Ugh. I want to see Dampton. I want to see it.
That'd be tight.
I want to see it.
Yeah,
telling you.
That'll be hard. That'll be hard.
But and then I think they so there was that. then there's been a lot of like rumors about the Spider-Man movie, and then the rumors about like the Thunderbolts plot and shit. That's kind of like the two things I've been seeing. But rumors are kind of like they're most of the time never right. So like
Right.
I don't, because they start getting outlandish. Like they're like, oh, he fights. Like Doctor Doom is in this movie, and like I'm like, okay, no, he's not. But
No, it's not.
because they said Matthew McConaughey is going to be the Norman Osborn of the MCU.
I mean,
yeah,
it's gonna be hard to get rid of that. That's Matthew McConaughey, but
yeah,
but him and old boy are kind of the same unhinged though.
Him and Willem.
Yeah, they're the same type of freaky. You know what I mean? So
yeah, he's definitely got the jittery, crazy guy thing. But
yeah,
I don't know how much stock I put into that though. But we'll see. So,
I would like to see Timothy Chalamet, and either I want to see him in either DC or Marvel.
Look, I liked him. Right?
You finna piss me off.
I'm not about to piss you off. I said I liked him.
Okay.
I think I can't cast him as a hero in my head because he always is just like Timothy Chalamet to me. Like how he like in every movie he's just I'm Timothy Chalamet in space with sand. I'm Timothy Chalamet as Bob Dylan. Because like he has that look where he's just Timothy Chalamet, right?
Yeah.
So and then he has that voice as well that I'm just Timothy Chalamet. So I don't know what hero I could put him as.
Make him Robin. Fuck it.
A Robin?
He would be a good Robin.
Okay.
When Chris said his name just now, it made me think of that interview when Webby went on the Breakfast Club and bro was like he couldn't say Charlamagne's name.
Angela Lee.
Y'all got some names in this motherfucker.
Charlotte McGay.
Charlotte McGay. All right, it's your boy Webby. Trill Pimp, and you now rocking with the Angela Lee, Charlemagne, the God.
Man, y'all got some names in this
DJ
motherfucker.
Envy. The only name he could say was DJ Envy. Everybody else, he was fucking that shit up.
Baby, they said his name, Charlemagne. He said Charlemagne. All right, this Webby and fucked it up. So when y'all said Timothy,
hell yeah,
it took me there. I'm sorry.
Chalamet.
Also, I don't know. This is on the rumor mill as well. Rumor has it that Zendaya and Tom are
engaged,
united in holy matrimony, and just want to say congratulations to those two. They're a beautiful couple.
Smart man.
They found love.
Lock it down
in a hopeless place. Now throughout history, we've always put blacks against blacks, right? We always put Ali versus Frazier. You know, LeBron, Kobe, Michael. I think we finally get to see a true white off, okay, between Timothy Chalamet and Tom Holland. These the two next white niggas, bruh. They the next Leo, Matt Damon, Brad Pitt-esque white niggas. All right.
Okay.
And this time we take the kids' gloves off. And we need to start comparing. We need to start comparing box office numbers.
Okay.
We need to see who really.
If
we really need to see.
Well, Chris, if we're doing that, Tom Holland is beating his ass right now.
I would like to call Cap.
He was in Endgame and Infinity War. What the fuck are you talking about?
Pull up the numbers.
Okay, that's easy.
Pull up the numbers, analytic man.
Do you know Dune didn't?
I'm so glad y'all brought that up. I wanted to ask y'all because I was on Disney and Disney got that top 10 shit right now, and Infinity War and Endgame is both in the top 10. For y'all, which one is the better movie? Which one you gonna watch first?
What between what? Oh, sorry, I was typing my thing. What were we talking about?
Between Endgame and Infinity War.
Which one would I watch first?
Yeah, which one is beating the other one out?
Oh, I would watch Endgame.
Oh, okay. Chris, what about you? I'm watching Infinity War, baby. Infinity War all day.
Way more excitement throughout to me. Way more. So,
Okay,
that's
Chris,
why
are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, box office numbers. As an actor leading in a movie, Timothée Chalamet has 12 credits for this. His worldwide box office total is $767,178,889. Okay. Tom Holland as a lead actor, 9 movies, $6 billion, $238,316,027. That's the total.
Them numbers not real without inflation.
Chris, but you're the reason that you lost this battle.
Spider-Man.
No, he was in Civil War, Endgame, Infinity War, 3 Spider-Man movies, which one made $1 billion. So
okay. I can agree that he's been in bigger movies.
No, I was just saying don't say the box office numbers is not the battle you want to fight.
But I also don't think that's fair because you said lead actor. He wasn't a lead actor in. I mean, he wasn't the lead in those Avengers movies. He was a character in them, but the lead.
It's because a lead ensemble. He was a lead. He definitely was a lead in Infinity War.
I know he wasn't. He wasn't background guy number 6
but
or
even,
whatever. Like
even his 3 Spider-Man movies, they made $1 billion. They made like $1 billion a piece.
So, yeah. But I still, I mean that the numbers.
No, look. Hey, if you like Timothée Chalamet as an actor better, I get it. I'm just saying.
Do you agree?
You brought up box office.
Yeah,
numbers.
I did. But do you agree?
I would agree because he has more range right now because he's doing different types of movies. Tom Holland's been Spider-Man for all these movies,
and he was Uncharted.
However, Tom Holland will be in the next Christopher Nolan movie. So, and Timothy's not.
Timothy finna be in the next Dune movie. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
I'm just saying that's usually like when you on the
actors really get there. That nigga gonna have 3 lines and call it a day.
No, he's a lead with Matt Damon. That's already confirmed.
Word.
And do you know what he's doing? I don't know if you saw what Christopher Nolan.
Timothy was already in the Christopher Nolan movie. He was in Interstellar. So Tom playing catch up.
Oh, he was in that movie.
Yeah, because we watched it on New Year's. I never seen. Well, I fell asleep.
No, but did you hear about what Christopher Nolan's next movie is though?
Yeah, me and Dominic talked about it. It's the Greek mythology.
They're doing the Odyssey. Hell yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah,
that's gonna be sick. I love that book, and I love that time period, and it's gonna be fucking sick.
I randomly text her like, "Yo, what's the Odyssey about?" Because I know she in the books and shit. And she was like, "Oh, it's about a nigga. He did XYZ." I was like, "Word, I could get behind that. Christopher Nolan's next film or whatever." And she was like, very intrigued.
He's trying to head back home from after the Trojan War or whatever, and because he's been gone so long, he has people trying to marry his wife while he's not there, bro. So he got to make it back to get his chick, bro.
So he really Drake, because
full circle.
He's trying to get back to LeBron.
360.
He's trying to get back to LeBron.
You know, we love a full circle moment on the podcast.
Yeah. Well, anything else y'all want to touch on before we call it?
Diamond, who's the better actor, Timothy or Tom? Just actor.
They're both great actors.
Nah, see, we not protected.
But I'm gonna give it, and they both fucking with bad bitches. But I'm gonna give it to Tom.
All right, that's cool. I'm not gonna spaz. Okay, that's cool.
I'm only giving it to Tom because of.
But Diamond, you left when I gave the numbers out earlier.
I don't even need numbers, baby. All I need is memory.
Yeah,
that nigga. They both good actors.
But it's not even actors. Close box office.
But Tom's bad bitch is a bad bitch, and Kylie, that's her name, right? Kylie. Yeah, Kylie, Shorty, you're a bad bitch too. But Zendaya,
you a bad girl. And
so Tom Holland wins. And shout out to Timothy because he's a great actor. You niggas is good. Like y'all are some good ass niggas. But Zendaya, she fine.
I ain't protect a white man no more. You feel me? Y'all gonna have to get this rap. They put they pit. You feel me? They put Biggie against Pop. You understand? It's time. We put Timothy against Tom, nigga. It's time. It's time. We need the Great White War, nigga.
Movie for movie though.
Movie for movie. I mean, it depends because I'm putting Dune up against the Spider-Man films, just because this trilogy is gonna be trilogy on trilogy.
Oh yeah, Dune's a better film for sure.
And they're both main characters in that.
So look, this right here. Okay, so the great thing about us being in 3 is that 3 is a really pretty number. Like it's a great number, but all 3 of us have seen Spider-Man, but only 2 of y'all have seen Dune. So I'm going to put Spider-Man above Dune.
Yeah.
So it wins by a technicality, and that's just that on that. And it's girl math, and I win because I say so.
That's all. That's great. And then she says her drink.
But yeah, we need to start putting these niggas against each other, bro.
Facts.
Adam Sandler against Theo Von. I don't know, nigga. Like
what?
We need
no,
to,
ain't nobody going up against my nigga Adam. Ain't nobody going up.
I'm just saying, we need to.
I thought you were gonna say Ben Stiller. You said fucking Theo Von, bro.
Ben Stiller. I love Adam. Don't get me wrong.
He's smoking Adam Sandler.
Smoking him.
Damn,
bro. That in the pack,
okay. Well, the next episode will be white on white crime. We'll find out all the way we put it into.
I don't want to know box office numbers. Though,
I'm into it. Yeah. Okay. Come on, analytical man.
Because that's not
Dalton. That's your shit.
Story.
What?
Okay, so Chris, we gonna come with the bullshit. Dalton gonna come with the numbers, and we gonna have a white off.
Yeah, hey Chris, you make the matchups. We'll make a bracket. And we'll do a white tournament.
Don't nobody hate white men more than me.
Which is weird because
and Dalton, he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth because you one of his best friends. Like he love you. But I went to go see Wicked, and when I came out the theater, I was texting. I didn't even text Chris. I FaceTimed him to go off about the shit, and I'm spazzing on white people. Like I'm like, man, fuck these white niggas, yada yada. Chris was like, Chris literally said, "Hey yo, text Dalton and go off on him," and I was like, why? And he was like, "Cause he white." He immediately turns you into his eye. So
if you would have texted me, I would have been like, "Look, I don't know what you mad about, but I understand." That's all I would have said. That's all I would have said. I don't know what you mad about, but I understand. I understand.
He said, "Go off on that nigga," and I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Cause he white." And I'm like, "You know the fuck what?"
I'm the most accessible. I'm the most accessible white person. So like,
yeah. If I ever got like, you know, like Key Appeal, like they was Obama's like translator or whatever.
Yeah,
you're gonna be the white man that absorbs our white hate. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be your role from now 2025. You're gonna be the white man punching bag.
Yeah. So next week,
matter of fact, I should have texted you. I went to go pick up my new laptop from work, and this white lady was on her shit. But don't worry, I'm gonna say this story for the white off. So
okay, yeah.
And I'm gonna go off on you.
We'll make a bracket, and we're gonna find out.
I'm gonna make a bracket, nigga.
Your favorite?
Who the best white man? we gotta do niggas and bitches.
We going Justin for Justin.
Hell yeah!
You feel me?
Yeah.
We going
Chris for Chris.
Yeah.
The CH though, not the K, because the K is ghetto. The K is a nigga.
I don't know any white Chris's. All right, we can wrap this up though. Let's wrap this up.
You know a lot of white Chris. There's hella white Chris's in the MCU, my nigga.
Oh,
Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans.
What's
Chris Pratt?
Chris Pratt, Chris Prine, Chris Evans, Chris everything. All of them are Chris's, but they the CH.
See?
You're the K.
You got to come back next week for the white off.
The Great White War of 2025, nigga. The Great White War.
One of the first things we do in the year is do a racial bracket.
Hey, this is gonna be fire. I can't wait to do this. This is a great idea.
We might need to get Tuesday on here too. We might need to kill Tuesday. We might need to get Tuesday on this episode next week. So
yeah.
Hit that. Let's hit bro up.
Hey,
Tuesday. I know you're gonna listen. We need you.
We're not getting Amanda because she's gonna be biased. She loves white men.
That's
Yeah.
exactly why we need her. Because if there's a
No,
white
we
man
no.
she
That's
can put above another white man, that'll be fire.
All right.
Because that means like, yo,
you. Okay,
really
you
have
might be.
to,
You might be on
you
to
really have
something.
to, you really have to fight yourself, like your love for white men to put another white man above a white man. That'll be fire.
But
All right,
also,
we gonna do it.
never mind. We gonna do it. All
I
right.
might
So
have my
y'all,
wife
everybody
sitting
that's
for me
listening,
so she could pick see where we
facts.
go.
Cause she
Where we
love
go.
white men.
We should
Well,
do
a
like
white man.
should we do like
We gotta
we
bring
should do a
Katie too. We
bracket,
gotta
right?
bring all the white lovers. Everybody,
Yeah,
if you love a white
that's
man,
crazy. That is so crazy. We
if
see, I was finna
if
see.
you
No,
listening,
wrap
if
it
you
up.
love
I
a
was finna
white
say,
man,
All right.
bring it here.
We can't give them all the game right now. All right.
yeah.
So
So we doing a
next
bracket.
week
Got it. Yeah.
we're gonna probably get banned on YouTube, but fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Racial propaganda.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll see y'all next week.